My pearl of wisdom for you is to be intentional about one-on-one time with faculty. It's great to be here today, and I just wanted to give you a little context for my pearl. I have been at Tejon Christian International School for 18 years, but 2 years ago was my first year as an administrator. And so basically a little bit of context about our school. We had directors for several years instead of principals. We had a director of academic affairs, director of student affairs, and they were K-12 roles. And so they kind of served in a partnership. And basically, when I was getting ready to step into the director role, I had been an IBDP coordinator here for 6 years. And I went to an educational conference here in Korea called Korkos. And at that conference, I attended a session on leadership. And I just wanted to give a shout out to one of our participants today, Paul Rader. His dad led that session and gave me a couple of golden ideas that I brought back to TCIS and I introduced in my first year as an admin. And one of those ideas was to meet with every single faculty member. While I wasn't new to TCIS, my main focus had been in the DP with grades 11 and 12 teachers, but also high school NYP teachers, and I interacted some. But middle school teachers and elementary teachers, I was going to be supervising. I really didn't know them well. And so I took his idea of meeting one-on-one with every faculty member and offering that opportunity. And so when I sent it out, I kind of wondered, will teachers sign up? Will they want this time? And I actually found that some teachers that I didn't expect to sign up because they, maybe were at a difficult place in their teaching career, maybe a little disenchanted with all the admin turnover and difficulties, they were actually the first to sign up. And we actually, during that time, they were allowed to talk about their hopes and dreams or the challenges they would face. But I also said, you can talk about whatever you want. And as a Christian school, I also offered to pray with them during that time. And so that time actually became really rich. And I was really surprised sometimes by what people would share because they just wanted you to know what they're facing or what they're excited about. And it really built a relationship early on in my first year as an admin. And mid-year, COVID happened. And I felt like those meetings had built a level of trust and there was a connection there that I felt helped us stay connected during COVID. Moving into last year was my second year. And I thought, okay, I've built the relationships and people know me and let's just move forward. There's so much to do. We were coming back face to face. There were so many COVID protocols. Everyone was busy. And so I didn't set aside that time. And we had a good year. But near the end of the year, I got my evaluation and it was very positive. But interestingly, in the category where it said, something that you want the director to start doing. And they said, bring back the meetings, bring back the 20 minutes with the director. We really want to talk and we want to share. And so I was really, really excited that they, first of all, remembered that and that it meant so much to them that they asked me to bring it back. And so from that experience, I learned that even though it's a huge investment of my time, I built relationship with teachers I didn't even know. And I had to cover a maternity leave for a PYP coordinator that was out. So secondary felt left behind. A couple of them wrote me this summer and said, Gail, we miss you. And so that really spoke to me and made me realize how important it's not just for me coming in as a new admin, but continuing as an admin. So my pearl of wisdom for you is to be intentional about one-on-one time with faculty. It's a huge investment of your time, but that relationship and trust that you build is so, so important. And COVID has taught us you never know what's next. And so laying that foundation early and building that relationship and trust is so good. So be intentional with your one-on-one time with faculty. Thank you.